Over the years, numerous reports and sightings have emerged from astronomers, amateur skywatchers, and even astronauts describing anomalous objects observed near the moon. These sightings range from fleeting glimpses of strange lights and shadows to detailed observations of structured craft maneuvering in proximity to the lunar surface. One notable incident occurred a few days ago when an amateur astronomer captured a mysterious object while recording a video of the moon. The individual in question was using a celestron telescope along with an astrophotography camera. They added that they could see the object from the ground without the telescope, adding that it was moving past the moon and was shining brightly. Intrigued by the sight, they quickly adjusted the camera settings and began recording the unidentified object as it moved with graceful precision near the moon. The object's smooth, fluid movements defied conventional explanation, leaving the individual questioning what the object was. They quickly uploaded the footage to social media, where people began putting forward their theories for what it was. The reaction that followed was immediate, as hundreds of individuals responded with excitement and curiosity. People from all over the world expressed their awe and admiration for his extraordinary sighting. The eyewitness's narrative instantly caught the attention of fellow enthusiasts of celestial observation, who were both fascinated and intrigued by his encounter. This unprecedented event prompted a flurry of activity among amateur astronomers as they diligently examined the accompanying photographs and diligently sought to validate the authenticity of the sighting. The mysterious object, radiating an otherworldly glow, posed a perplexing enigma that defied easy explanation. As the conversation on the internet started to pick up speed, experts in the field of astronomy and astrophysics joined in to contribute their knowledge and insights to the investigation. They carefully examined the detailed information about the light emitted by the mysterious object and conducted thorough analyses of the neighboring celestial entities. Many said that it wasn't a balloon or a piece of space debris, while skeptics disagreed and said that this was the most likely answer. As the UFO glided across the lunar landscape, the camera captured every detail with remarkable clarity and precision. The object's shape, size, and luminosity were unlike anything some of the users had seen before, leading them to speculate about its origin and purpose. The video footage revealed what some are calling a rotating disk that could be seen emitting a bright glow, its surface shimmering with a radiance as it traversed the celestial expanse. Against the backdrop of the moon's craggy surface, the unidentified object appeared to stand out, leaving many questioning its true nature. Interestingly, this isn't the first time that amateur astronomers have captured mysterious aircrafts near the moon. Within this vast cosmic theatre, sightings of unidentified flying objects have continuously intrigued and puzzled people for countless decades. Amongst these reports, one particular type of UFO stands out prominently: the enigmatic disc-shaped aircrafts. These distinct aerial objects, with their smooth exterior, have captured the attention of both scientists and researchers for decades. The phenomenon of these unidentified objects has been observed for several decades, with hundreds of these objects being reported every year. In addition to astronaut testimonies, it seems that more and more amateur astronomers and skywatchers are capturing photographic and video evidence of unidentified objects near the moon using telescopes, cameras, and other observation equipment. These images and videos depict mysterious objects moving across the lunar surface or hovering in the vicinity of the moon, sparking speculation and debate among researchers and enthusiasts. The presence of unidentified flying objects near the moon raises profound questions about the nature of these phenomena. If these sightings are indeed genuine, they could represent evidence of advanced technology or even covert military operations beyond Earth's atmosphere. Furthermore, the proximity of UFO sightings to the moon suggests a deliberate interest or presence in Earth's celestial neighborhood, prompting speculation about the motives and intentions of these enigmatic visitors. Moreover, the implications of UFO sightings near the moon extend beyond scientific curiosity to encompass geopolitical, security, and existential concerns. The possibility of advanced extraterrestrial civilizations or unknown adversaries operating in Earth's vicinity raises questions about humanity's preparedness, resilience, and ability to respond to potential threats or encounters with unknown entities. While the existence of UFOs near the moon remains a subject of debate and speculation, Several potential explanations have been proposed to account for these sightings. One hypothesis is that the sightings may be attributable to human-made spacecraft, satellites, or debris orbiting the Earth or conducting operations in cislunar space. Advances in space exploration and commercial spaceflight have led to an increase in orbital activity and the proliferation of objects in Earth's vicinity, including those capable of producing anomalous observations near the Moon. Furthermore, some researchers speculate that UFO sightings near the Moon could be indicative of advanced extraterrestrial technology or spacecraft visiting Earth's vicinity for unknown purposes. While this hypothesis remains speculative, it cannot be conclusively ruled out given the limitations of current scientific knowledge and observation capabilities. As advancements in technology persist to evolve, they play a crucial role in enhancing our ability to accurately record and analyze unidentified objects. Photographs and videos are progressively improving in clarity, and as an increasing number of individuals are directing their telescopes towards the sky, it seems inevitable that we will soon obtain distinct evidence showcasing the true nature of these celestial objects. The advancements in technology have led to a reduction in blurriness, allowing for sharper images and videos to capture the mysteries of the sky. Currently, a significant number of unidentified objects have been observed in proximity to the Moon, leading to the characterization of this area as a hotspot by many individuals. The mystery of the Trinidad object. The UFO sightings off the coast of the island of Trinidad near Brazil have stirred significant interest, not only due to their observation by Navy personnel, but also because they were accompanied by the capture of numerous photographs of the disc-shaped object. Additionally, the authenticity of these photographs has been rigorously examined and officially recognized, confirming them as genuine depictions of an unidentified aerial phenomenon. What adds weight to these accounts from the late 1950s is that they were not solitary occurrences. Rather, they were frequently witnessed by multiple individuals, some of whom held prestigious positions within the Brazilian Navy, enhancing the credibility of these encounters. During this period, Brazil witnessed numerous fascinating UFO sightings, especially in the coastal regions facing the Atlantic Ocean. Apart from the incident near Trinidad Island, there were several other intriguing encounters that captured people's attention. These incidents, occurring in various parts of the country, also led to the documentation of photographs depicting objects resembling the one observed near Trinidad Island. The sightings along the Brazilian coast during this time sparked curiosity and speculation among the public and ufologists. The photographs taken during these encounters offered compelling visual evidence of unknown aerial phenomena, adding to the mystery surrounding these sightings. The observation and consequent capture of images were triggered by the implementation of initiatives in October 1957, wherein the Brazilian Navy initiated the establishment of a base on Trinidad Island for the purpose of conducting scientific investigations. This pivotal event marked the beginning of a series of documented occurrences that would revolve around the scientific activities undertaken on the island. The uninhabited island, situated approximately 600 miles off the Brazilian coast in the South Atlantic Ocean, serves as a remote yet strategic location for scientific endeavors. Researchers stationed on this island conduct a wide range of studies encompassing oceanography, meteorology, and other scientific disciplines. The isolated nature of the island provides a unique environment for conducting in-depth research, free from external disruptions. The activities would entail the daily launch of weather balloons into the upper atmosphere, which would subsequently burst, deploying research instruments to gather data during their descent back to the ground with the aid of an automatic parachute. Subsequently, personnel stationed at the base would be tasked with identifying and retrieving these instruments to facilitate the logging and examination of the obtained data in depth. This meticulous process enables the study of various atmospheric conditions and phenomena, enhancing our understanding of meteorological dynamics and aiding in the improvement of forecasting accuracy for weather events. Upon commencing the experiments, a peculiar occurrence swiftly captured the attention of the individuals engaged in the tests. They observed the sudden presence of unconventional metallic disc-shaped aircraft hovering in the vicinity of the balloons. The distinct impression was that these craft-like objects were closely observing the proceedings with great interest. In the early hours of January 1st, 1958, precisely before 8 in the morning, an unexpected and radiant illumination was observed traversing the sky, described as resembling a mirror reflecting sunlight. Remarkably, this captivating event was witnessed by a vast majority of individuals present at the base, adding a sense of collective amazement to the occurrence. Furthermore, on the subsequent evening, approximately 400 miles away from the initial sighting location, a peculiar circular orange entity approached the naval vessel Triunfo, encircling it in a repetitive manner for a duration of about 10 minutes. Subsequently, the mysterious object swiftly accelerated, vanishing from sight in a display of remarkable velocity. This sequence of remarkable events left a profound impression on the observers, sparking discussions and theories regarding the nature of these inexplicable phenomena. In the early hours of the 6th of January, Commander Carlos Basilar, the head of the base, supervised the routine deployment of a weather balloon. The morning presented itself with a brilliant sunny sky, adorned with vast stretches of blue, interrupted only by a solitary cluster of clouds hovering at an estimated height of 14,000 feet. Unbeknownst to Basilar at that moment, what he anticipated to be a standard and unremarkable balloon release would swiftly evolve into one of the most awe-inspiring and unforgettable experiences within the project's history. As he observed the balloon ascend, little did he realize that this seemingly ordinary event would soon lead to an extraordinary turn of events that would captivate the entire team and leave them in sheer amazement. Upon re-entering the base, Basilar attentively monitored the transmissions emanating from the weather balloon. Unexpectedly, all activity ceased abruptly, leaving the environment devoid of any signals. In response to the sudden silence, the commander decided to step outside to visually inspect the balloon, seeking to ascertain the cause of the disruption. This interruption in communication prompted a thorough investigation into the situation, as the commander endeavored to unravel the mystery surrounding the halt in signaling. As the journey commenced, the hot air balloon gracefully rose into the sky, following its expected trajectory. Astonishingly, as it approached a lone bank of clouds, it suddenly shot upwards with such speed that it seemed to be yanked up by an unseen, powerful force. For a nerve-wracking 10 minutes, the balloon vanished from sight, only to reappear above the clouds, leaving Basilar utterly bewildered. What added to the mystery was the absence of the research instruments that had been on board, completely missing without a trace. This perplexing turn of events left Basilar and the onlookers in a state of disbelief and wonder, pondering the inexplicable disappearance and reappearance of the balloon with its contents mysteriously gone. Several moments elapsed before the situation took a peculiar turn, unveiling a metallic, silver crescent-shaped object emerging from the cloud and swiftly navigating towards the horizon. The unexpected appearance of this anomalous entity left observers bewildered, instilling a sense of intrigue and curiosity. Just slightly more than 7 days later, the items resurfaced in the vicinity yet again. However, on this occasion, a single observer managed to document their existence through the lens of a camera. On the 16th of January, around noon, the Almirante Saldanha vessel found itself positioned off the southern coast of Trinidad, gearing up for its journey towards Rio de Janeiro. At that moment, all the crew members and a significant number of passengers aboard the boat were about to witness an intriguing and peculiar sight: a shiny object gradually making its way towards them. This occurrence captivated the attention of everyone on board, sparking a sense of curiosity and wonder among them. During the sighting of an anomalous object, a significant observer was Almiro Barauna, a photographer who later recounted the event to journalist João Martins. As Barauna made his way to the deck on that particular afternoon, 2 Navy officers hurriedly approached him, urgently signaling him to look up at the sky. Amidst the flurry of activity, snippets of their conversation reached Barauna's ears, mentioning something about a luminous entity moving closer to the island. The situation was filled with a sense of urgency as the officers tried to redirect Barauna's attention, hinting at the extraordinary nature of the unidentified object. Upon initially struggling to discern the object of their fascination, the protagonist eventually grasped the significance of the sudden gleam it emanated. In a moment of realization, he became acutely aware of the proximity of the mysterious entity to the island. Its surface, reflecting the sunlight, exhibited a captivating quality akin to a subtle shimmer. With the fortuitous presence of his camera in hand, he promptly lifted it to his eye, aimed it at the mysterious vessel, and decisively clicked the shutter button to capture the scene. This sequence of events unfolded gradually, with the protagonist's growing intrigue and the captivating allure of the peculiar craft gradually coming into focus as he readied to immortalize the moment through the lens of his camera. As he clicked the initial 2 photographs, the mysterious object vanished from their sight, concealed behind the island's peaks for a considerable span. Upon its reappearance, it appeared significantly larger and was now traversing in the opposite direction, exhibiting a notably increased velocity. Aligning his camera once more towards the object, he managed to seize a third snapshot. Despite his efforts to capture more images, the object accelerated to such an extent that all subsequent attempts resulted in mere blurs. Concurrently, he grappled with steadying the camera as the surrounding crowd jostled and surged towards the main deck to catch a glimpse of the object themselves. As the vessel retraced its path, steering back towards the sea from where it had come, Barona seized the opportunity to wield the camera once again. This time, with the remaining film, he aimed to immortalize the moment as the craft gradually faded into the horizon, becoming a mere speck in the vast expanse of the ocean. In his later recollection, he depicted the object as having an appearance characterized by being grey, metallic, and having a solid aspect. He elaborated by mentioning the presence of a greenish haze or mist enveloping it while in motion, and also noted the existence of a ring encircling its middle section. This detailed description sheds light on his perception of the object, emphasizing its specific visual qualities and subtle features. Following an hour, Barona intended to have the photographs processed, but due to the absence of photographic paper on the vessel, only the negatives were accessible immediately. Initially, it seemed that the object had not been successfully captured. Nevertheless, upon closer inspection, all individuals present were able to discern the peculiar nature of the craft. This occurrence highlighted the significance of ensuring adequate supplies for capturing crucial moments, showcasing the importance of preparedness in expeditions. The development delay served as a poignant reminder of the necessity for proper equipment and materials. Upon the departure of the vessel bound for Rio de Janeiro, Barona opted to stay on board, ensuring the negatives were in his possession. His intention was to meticulously process these images in his personal studio, after which he planned to promptly inform Commander Bacala. Following the development process, Bacala would securely transport the photographs to the Navy Ministry, and within 48 hours, return them back to Barona. This thorough procedure ensured that the captured images were carefully handled and swiftly delivered to the appropriate authorities for review and documentation. Upon the return of the pictures, Barona was promptly summoned to Navy headquarters for an extensive interrogation regarding the images and the sighting event. Simultaneously, thorough examinations were conducted on the pictures to detect any signs of manipulation or tampering, but none were found, leading the Navy to certify their authenticity. Following this verification process, the pictures were released to the press, officially marking their public debut. The sequence of events unfolded swiftly, with each step meticulously documented and scrutinized to ensure the accuracy and credibility of the photographs. In the aftermath, a whirlwind of media attention swirled around the quest for details regarding the reported sighting, leading to a flurry of interviews with the eyewitnesses. Moreover, the incident piqued the curiosity of a diverse group of UFO investigators, among whom was Olavo Fontes. Fontes came into the spotlight after being informed by an undisclosed informant within the Brazilian Navy that their radar had detected an unidentified object traversing the area just a day before. This disclosure not only intensified the investigation, but also fueled speculations and discussions among UFO enthusiasts and experts alike, adding layers of complexity to the unfolding mystery. In a riveting turn of events, there was yet another intriguing sighting of an object that bore a striking resemblance to the one observed from the deck of the Almirante Saldanha, and this particular sighting took place less than 10 hours prior. Approximately at 2:30 in the early hours of the day in question, Dr. Ezio Azevedo Fundao, the chief of surgery at a hospital in Rio, caught sight of the mysterious object off the coastline in the direction of Trinidad Island, accompanied by his family members. Adding to the mystery, simultaneously, multiple crew members aboard the Tridenti Navy vessel also spotted an identical object at the same location. This series of sightings has sparked significant curiosity and speculation within these closely linked occurrences, raising questions that linger in the minds of those involved. The synchronicity of these sightings, witnessed by distinct individuals in separate locations yet at the same time, has created a compelling narrative that has piqued the interest of both observers and analysts. As time progressed, and additional individuals stepped forward to provide testimonies, a wealth of new details gradually emerged from the contents of newspapers, making their way into the public domain. This unfolding saga unfolded as a myriad of voices added layers of depth to the ongoing narrative. During the reported UFO sighting, a significant anomaly occurred where the majority of the ship's navigation tools malfunctioned alongside a breakdown in communication systems. Barowner, the eyewitness, revealed in a later interview that right before the appearance of the shiny metallic object, all power on board the ship abruptly shut down. Intriguingly, the naval authorities chose to stay silent on this particular development during the incident. This detail was deemed a top-secret fact by the author of the article, Paulo Campos, shedding light on the mysterious and unexplained occurrences surrounding the encounter. The unavailability of any official comments from the Navy regarding the power outage adds to the strange nature of the incident, leaving room for speculation and curiosity, further deepening the mystique and complexity of the event. The ongoing saga remained a subject of intense interest for both UFO enthusiasts and the broader Brazilian populace. Nevertheless, it was not until several years later, specifically in 1964, that additional details would come to light, being disclosed through leaked documents to the esteemed researcher and investigator Coral Lorenzen. This prolonged mystery captivated not only the UFO community, but also garnered the attention of the general public in Brazil. The official Navy documents, as disclosed through a report commissioned by the House of Representatives, previously kept confidential, reached the definitive conclusion that the observations and photographic evidence suggest the possibility of the presence of unidentified aerial phenomena. This analysis delves deeply into the implications of these findings, shedding light on the existence of mysterious aerial objects that defy conventional explanations. In an intriguing turn of events, it is noteworthy to mention that shortly before these documents were passed on to Lorenzen, a prominent UFO debunker named Donald Menzel had explicitly accused Barowner of fabricating the images and alleged that he employed the technique of double exposure to do so. What's even more fascinating is that Menzel persistently reiterated these claims years later, elaborating on them in a book where he purportedly provided a detailed account of the exact methodology used to create the allegedly falsified photos. What Menzel failed to disclose, or rather, intentionally omitted, is the extensive multitude of individuals who personally observed the entity. It is noteworthy that the accounts of these witnesses attest to the existence and visibility of the object in question. In light of the recently leaked Navy report presented to the House of Representatives, Menzel's assertions appear dubious, particularly when considering the substantial evidence provided. So, what do you make of this mysterious video? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.